is going on, guys? My name is Zora, and welcome to a much needed update video that I probably should have made months ago, but life has been pain, especially over the last couple of weeks, but we'll get to that here in a second. Let's just start at the beginning. A couple of years ago, around 2021, I started to notice irritation, pain / numbness in half of my right arm, which is my dominant arm, by the way. That was kind of making it hard to use a mouse. You know, editing and gaming just was slightly irritating. It wasn't too noticeable, but it was noticeable enough where it started to concern me. After years of it progressively getting worse and doctor's appointments that were months and months apart from one another for some reason, I finally learned that apparently I have something called cubital tunnel, which is it's carpal tunnel but in the elbow. It's a pinched nerve in my elbow that's basically causing the pain / irritation in the right half of my right arm. And last year in around January, we finally came to the conclusion after, you know, I tried, you know, some medication to hopefully relieve some of that irritation, and trying a wrist brace that I wear when I sleep and sometimes when I use a PC. We came to the conclusion that I'm probably gonna have to have surgery on my right arm. And so we scheduled that surgery, and I ended up postponing it for the last year. Well, there's 3 reasons. The first one being insurance stuff, which is not something I really want to talk about. It's kind of personal, but insurance was kind of bullshit. So had to get that settled. I ended up rescheduling a few times out of fear, because again, it's surgery on my right arm. I've never really had surgery before. And again, I'm just terrified of, you know, the surgery, even though I do know I need it. And lastly, I didn't really want to leave you guys hanging. I wanted to make sure that there were videos out. I wanted to focus on the YouTube stuff. Even if I haven't really been posting too many videos here on YouTube, I have been posting a lot on Patreon / Subscribestar, at least one video every week. I've been focusing on working on the website. I'm actually re-editing a lot of the old Rick and Morty Way Back Home videos, because a lot of the music I used in the earlier videos I have licensed through my YouTube account, but I don't really have it licensed beyond that, so I'm replacing a lot of the music so I can use it off platform, and essentially getting all of that re-uploaded to mines in my website. I basically just didn't want to leave you guys hanging, and so I've been postponing the surgery, but it's gotten to the point where my arm hurts a lot. Some days it's manageable, some days it's really not, and it's just gotten to the point where I need to have the surgery. So later this month on the 25th, I will be having surgery done on my right arm. Between now and then, though, I'm trying to record a few videos. I'm trying to pre-edit some videos, and I even have my friend Deadman, who some of you guys might know from Pokemon Pink version or Pokemorph. He's agreed to actually help me edit some videos, which I really appreciate. And so you guys shouldn't go without much content. There will still be videos posted on the Subscribestar and Patreon, and hopefully some videos here on the YouTube channel, but I don't know about that. Again, with my arm, it's been kind of hit or miss on days that I can actually record / edit. Not just the surgery either. I've also been having a lot of issues with my ADHD medication, which, if you guys don't have ADHD, you do not know how painful having ADHD is, especially trying to sit down and record or edit for an hour without doing, you know, a bunch of different side quests halfway through. But yeah, I'm gonna be having surgery, and I just wanted to let you guys know that, and I wanted to let you guys know that after the surgery, content should be picking up a lot more, and you guys hopefully should not go without while I'm recovering. That's not the only thing I wanted to talk about in this video, though. At the start of this video, I talked about how the last couple of weeks have especially been painful. Well, let's get into the reason for that. This is somewhat related, as it could result in me having to postpone my surgery again, depending on how things go, but I don't know. Hopefully not. I really don't want to postpone it again, because my arm really hurts, and again, it's making it quite hard to do videos for you guys. A couple of weeks ago, Subscribestar, if you guys don't know what Subscribestar is, it's essentially just another Patreon. It's a website where you guys can throw me $1, $5, $10, $20, even $40 a month to essentially get access to exclusive content, to get certain perks, get early access to content, get access to special updates, you know, stuff like that. A couple of weeks ago, the website started to act a bit weird. Anytime I would post, the post would have to start going through a review process before going live. Which it never had to before. Normally it would just go live fine. And after doing some research, apparently Subscribestar was actually deleting some content from creators without even actually telling them. And so the website was just acting weird, and I was hoping I wouldn't be affected. If you guys don't know, the main reason I started using Subscribestar is a couple of years ago, Patreon ended up purging a lot of my videos, mostly the Rick and Morty Away Back Home videos that you guys enjoy. And so I needed a new platform for you guys to, you know, get early access to those and support those and help fund me making them. And so I made a Subscribestar and started posting them on there. But apparently it's much worse than just, you know, them deleting content and content needing to be reviewed now. They actually, for some reason, have wiped the payment method of a lot of different people on the platform, myself included. Like, I subscribed to a couple of people on the platform, and my payment method was just completely deleted, and my subscriptions to those creators just weren't renewed. And so I wanted to include this at the end of this update video to ask that if you are a subscriber on Subscribestar, to please double check your payment method and that you actually are still subscribed. The reason that I'm asking, and the reason it's important that I ask, even though I don't actually think I've done enough to deserve it, is I'm blessed enough to make enough from Subscribestar that that money was gonna hopefully help me get through my surgery and the recovery period of the surgery. But thanks to Subscribestar potentially cucking me, I'm probably going to have to pick up an extra job and postpone my surgery again. It's going to make getting videos out a lot harder because, again, my arm hurts and it's very hard to use my arm half of the time. Get it? Half? Because half of it's numb. I'm an idiot. But yeah, so if you guys are subscribed to the Subscribestar, please double check that your payment method is there and working, and that you will actually, that the payment will recur. If you're not subscribed to the Subscribestar, shameless self-promotion, there's actually some pretty decent videos on there right now. I'm actually proud of the videos that I've been posting. I've been posting a lot of Summertime Saga. For those of you who love Summertime Saga, there's a couple of exclusive Rick and Morty videos. And I'm also posting some of those videos on Patreon too, if you don't trust Subscribestar, and Patreon's a bit more reputable and, you know, not having as many issues right now. If you guys want to help me get through the surgery in other ways, there's also the Teespring that's linked in the description, where you guys can buy like t-shirts and stuff. Or you could just, you know, subscribe and watch videos. Maybe go back and watch some of my older ones. Anything helps. The Too Long Didn't Read version, I'm having surgery soon. Subscribestar is sucking right now, and if you use it, please double check it. I'm just appreciative of all you guys for supporting me over the years and for watching this video. And if you've made it this far, which I doubt you have because not many people watch the channel nowadays or the update videos, I appreciate you and I'm very thankful. Thank you. Just thank you. Anyway, guys, my name is Zora. I hope you stay fabulous, and I'll see you hopefully very soon.
What's up, guys? Carrie here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, check out our previous video here. There's also a video that was picked up by YouTube just for you. And lastly, you can click here to subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Peace off.